just for area denial. Tulam is quite a nice 3v3 master. Ritlock I didn't actually see in play very much. Vero going with the Vimering Ritlock, though. Could push out quite a lot of damage.
You have entered the combat arena.
Let's see who they start out on. Make your swaps early here so that your timers don't screw you over once you get fighting. Looks like we're going to be NBA out up first for both sides, and we are on the Stealth Brush Wall Rising map. A Rami spam in early from both players. Plasm's trying to connect to people and slow them down. It looks like Plasms don't actually enter brush or are just blind to whatever's in the brush. I'm not actually sure about their behavior. Bumaro going to latch on to Hotshot. Hotshot dragging him away, but Bumaro, I think, can pop out basically a little further away. He's going to get sheeped immediately, but still manages to scoot out of there. He's going to power up now. They're jumping on him, trying to get that damage out. Arami snare just barely misses. You got NBAs on both sides, just kind of dueling against each other. They really have to keep each other in check because of their range abilities. It can be tough to close the distance on him, and then when he drops that dust cloud, he can actually just get out of there. Skittermine did a lot of damage there to Worshin. He's forced to use his right click and back out. See which team wants to be more aggressive here. Try and secure some kills. Beamring Arc Blades going out on both sides here. Kitten and Vero having a bit of a duel. NBAs on both sides having a bit of a duel. And Vita's battling it on supports at least. Hotshot Polymorph runs in, tries to get a little bit of damage. It looks like they're maybe not all on the same page though. They're taking this as almost man coverage here. Is what it looks like. Bumaro powering up in the bush, but they don't actually see it. Arcblade does 500 damage in there. NBA still just dueling it out. There's a crit for 400. Taiga trying to power up. They are moving forward. CLG getting a bit aggressive with it. Bumaro's going to use his right click to try and stay alive, turn into a puddle of flubber there. He swaps over to Vita. Eventually, the Arami is going to slow him down. Tulam jumps in there with the engage. They're trying to find Worshin. Worshin on his own in the backline, but there's also a 2v1 situation on the other side. Still anyone's game. Tulam off by himself. Duck lands the Tulam ultimate, but there's no damage follow-up. Taiga is a sheep at the minute. He's not able to get anything done. Arami spam falling out on a Hotshot, and Duck secures the first kill. Taiga trying to get out of there as Bumaro. He's super low on health. Arcblade's just barely missing. Worshin now getting focused down, and it's a 2-0 lead for TSM. This is a great opportunity. Vero getting very low on health as well for TSM to try and get in there and finish off the kill. Not going to happen just yet, though, and CLG are back into play with some full health masters. What was the score of the last game? I believe it was 5-4, maybe 6-5. It was a very last-second kill. All right, Vero getting extremely low, cannot bound through the wall there, is actually somewhat stuck as Ritlock, but he is going to go ahead and survive anyway. Kitten taking a little bit of damage there. HotshotGG perhaps in trouble, has Vita. Does he have the ultimate? Yes, he uses it to save himself. Oh, Ritlock getting in there, doing a lot of damage onto the enemy. Vita, personal shield comes out. Hotshot trying to survive, polymorph and run. There's a kill onto Taiga, though. The Bumaro combo. Bumaro Vita is going to be the first one down. Hotshot very, very low. Missile salvo landing on Kitten. Hotshot may die here on the way out, but Kitten does survive. Oh my goodness, TSM with the 3-2 lead. Tulam, easy kill on Vero after the knock-up, and Worshin is off on his own. That's going to be another one. TSM pulling way ahead now, 5-2. This is getting rough. Vero and Hotshot trying to stay active here. They've got 90 seconds to try to secure 3+ kills without dying themselves. This is a very rough spot here. Duck proving to push out a lot of damage with the NBA and make the plays with Tulam where it counts. Beamering ult goes flying out. Kitten is going to get almost caught by it, but actually manages to escape. Taiga has to swap there. Bumaro hops onto Worshin. I don't think he has the Vita available, and Taiga's going to go down. 5-3 now. CLG trying to pull it back. Kitten very, very low on the Beamerang. Uses his Ring Blade barrier to try to stay alive. No swap available. He goes down as well. 5-4. Still very, very close match here. It is not over yet. Duck still has the swap onto Tulam. I would swap immediately if I were him, but this guy knows better than I do. Of course, he is here in the finals of this 3v3 tournament. I'm just here talking about it. Polymorphs on both sides here. Arcblade flying around again. Hotshot perhaps in trouble. Switches over to Arami. I think he's done for. 6-4 now is the score. Duck in no man's land here as Tulam, but it's just a 2v1. Plenty of time for Taiga to get back in there as Vita and get the heals. Tulam ultimate used not to great effect. Ducka only at half health here. Rami Snare grabs him, but the Vita ult, perfect timing there. And it's the Vita ult really just gets stronger the less time that is on the clock. Vimerang knocking up the MBA there, denying that damage. Merope switch comes through. Do we get 2 kills? Vero's Frenzy finds a kill on Duck, 6-5. We could have a last second kill, 20 seconds left to try and get something here for CLG. Hotshots all the way into enemy territory, going deep. Taiga powering up as Bumaro. Tulam, though, with the shield, able to get in there. Vita only has about 10 HP before popping the ultimate. Hotshot in big trouble, though. 5 seconds left. If they can't get the kill, it won't matter anyway. Hotshot getting very, very low. Arami may go down. And the draw! Hotshot found the kill on Duck. Oh my god! Again, a last second kill. I didn't even see it happen. But the last second draw. Vero 5-1 this game. And I'll throw out the offer again to TSM to have the next draw be a 1-1 win for both sides. But oh my goodness, TSM. What a heartbreaker on that one. Ridiculous stuff there. I mean, that's a no-win. That's a redo. So it is going to be actually TSM's ban first. Okay, so one more draw will be a no count, but if we have a third draw, we're definitely forcing the 1-1 result there, because of just, you know, we could have draws literally forever, and that's a tough situation to be in for the players. I can't believe after 3 games we are only at 1-0 here between these two teams. CLG has had 4 draws in this tournament, and there's only been 5 in the entire event. Oops, wrong chat. If we get one more draw, all draws after will be a win each. Can you win on a draw? Yes. So if we draw every game from now on, CLG wins. Yes.
Match starting.
What if it's a win-draw? Say what? Basically, yeah, if they draw every single game from this point, then CLG wins. If the series score is 2-2 and they draw, it'll have to be a redo. And maybe maybe First Blood. Maybe First Blood would be the determiner if it's 2-2 and a draw. What do you think, Miri? That'll definitely get them fighting. I'm surprised no one has picked Suzuka into NBA yet. Suzuka just gets nuked down, though, in 3s with good players. It's pretty rough. No, good old Malk. He means to attack NBA, not a swap. Couldn't you total up damage? We don't want to total up damage because 3v3 is not about dealing the most damage. Healing and tanking is very, very important in 3v3, so we do not want to do most damage. First Blood makes a little bit more sense as a metric. Anyway, here we go. It's NBA, Arami, and Beamering out the gate here. Lua and Inouin were the bans. Bumaro proving to be a huge anchor here for the TSM side. And wow, they're really going at it this time, though. Kitten is falling extremely low on health very early. Still looking for those kills left and right here. Sheep out onto Taiga, but he is Bumaro, so when he pops out, he will be able to power up and heal himself up a bit. It looks like he's going to back all the way out before needing to swap to Vita. Beamering Arcblade catching a little bit of damage on Vero there. And the NBA is still pretty much responsible for attacking each other. Hotshot's eating a lot of auto damage, though. Taiga trying to make a move here as Bumaro, but does end up swapping to Vita. Arami Snare doesn't really get much done. I think at this point, CLG perhaps have had the better trades, as they still have Merope and Cat the Cat in full health. Tulam's still out there waiting for Duck as well if he ever gets jumped on. We don't want to compare all the stats done after the match, guys. We're trying to find fair between masters comparisons. All the masters play differently, so the stats at the end really are not a good comparison to break a tiebreaker. HotshotGG is going to be the first one down, though. Kitten draws first blood despite his entire team getting lower and lower. Yes, Kiyoshi, that's exactly my point there. But Kitten, I think first blood is actually an even metric, though, because you're still using teamwork to secure that. Instead of doing a win for each, perhaps we will just do that. Alright, so Vero, Hotshot, and Wershin all jumping in there. Taiga goes down. Beamering ult goes flying out. Tulam ult actually gets a little bit done. Cat the Cat, though, trapped. He backs right into the Vita ultimate just in time to save himself, but Duck is right there with the Tulam rock punches to get the job done, and suddenly you've got TSM up by 1 kill now. HotshotGG still pushing into the enemy team. Kitten gets blasted down by Wershin long range from NBA. Both robots still trying to keep tabs on each other. Polymorph on Taiga could be a great opportunity. Vita really frontlining here for CLG, and the Arami spam basically just drops as a trail behind him to try and escape. Oh, Hotshot has no swap. He's in danger here. Kitten lunging after him, misses the auto that perhaps could have killed him. The Vita spam dropped behind him, but Hotshot, great presence there just to not walk into it absent-mindedly. Stays alive long enough to get the Vita swap. We've got 2 kills apiece here now. Kitten taking a little bit of damage. Vero with the excellent follow-up from the NBA damage gets the kill. Taiga has to swap over to Vita. He's got no health left on the Bumaro. Tulam goes in there and cannot get anything done. CLG looking pretty good here. Taiga gets blasted down too. And we've seen a lead like this before, but it has been erased as well. So TSM definitely not out of it yet. Hotshot's going to run back and grab the heal pack while TSM rallies and tries to get back into the action. NBA here for Wershin, getting a couple of kills before going down. Still has a full Merope swap, so CLG looking very good here on this, what, 4th game between these two teams. Vero lunging in, gets a snipe on Taiga. Taiga swaps over to Bumaro just to prevent his death. HotshotGG there, using the Vita ult to get everyone back up to full health or close to it. Hotshot himself is actually the lowest on the team. He makes the Arami swap, and he's actually in big danger here from Tulam. Tulam punching away at him. Hotshot goes down in the process. There is an elemental punching away at Vero. Wershin in some trouble now as TSM have gotten aggressive with things, but Vero's going to swap to Beamering. Wershin still has the full health Merope to deal with. Tulam actually needing to swap back over to NBA. Wershin chasing down the robot. Unable to get a lot of damage, but Kitten actually in the wrong place at the wrong time. Eats the Arami spam and goes down. Taiga in a bit of trouble here now. Actually chooses to latch onto NBA. Very risky play as he's low on both of his swaps here. Taiga gets taken down, and this is a foregone conclusion, I think. Up 4 kills with 30 seconds to go. CLG looking pretty healthy here. Protect the Wershin combination. Doing it very good here for CLG. Duck trying to get in there as Tulam. Big nuke goes off. Ton of damage pushed out. Tulam tries to ult, and Vero is a butcher now himself. 4 kills unanswered, 3 kills unanswered, 2 kills unanswered for Hotshot. 10-3 will be your final score, most likely here as they press in, and CLG will go up 2-0 in the series. Any future win or draw for CLG Actually, one more draw will be a regame. If we get another draw after that, then CLG would just win the whole thing. So TSM on the ropes here. CLG with victory in range. Alright, so Vero gets the first ban here.